Welcome back, y'all. How y'all doing?
This is the first episode of Foster and Feinstein.
I'm Foster.
I'm Feinstein, and just so that you know, because it's easy to confuse us.
Yes.
So just remember, we're going to be sitting like this all the time. So Foster will be on your right.
Yep, my good side.
And I'm going to be on your left. Both of my sides are good. Okay.
All right, hey man. For all you guys tapping in, if this is your first time tapping in with the show with us, make sure you subscribe to this, give us a like, and if you like what you hear and you like what you see, which you will, share this with at least 5 friends. I would say at least, or all of them if you can. Might as well. Let's try to run these numbers up. We're going to be doing this a lot, and we live to entertain, baby. My life's pretty interesting. His life's pretty interesting. To everybody's life is interesting, right? Check us out.
Yeah, and for those of you like me who are not necessarily techno savvy, we have a YouTube channel.
Yep. Right. Yep. This is our YouTube channel.
Foster and Feinstein.
Feinstein.
And are we not available also on Instagram?
Yep. You can find us on Instagram, Foster and Feinstein, as well on Instagram. You can email us. You can DM us on Instagram, and you can send the comments to this YouTube channel as well if you have anything that you want to add or ask us anything about ourselves, or if you want to have any additions to the show.
Yeah, we thought that it would really be a good idea to do this because, most of the time when you see like a duo, they usually try and make the people kind of similar.
Right.
Not that they look alike, but kind of similar backgrounds, so they're all generally kind of agreeing on everything, and it's kind of a sane point of view. And they just do that, I suppose, from a marketing standpoint. So
they're relatable.
It's young people. It's going to have a young audience.
Right.
It's somewhat older people. It's going to have an older audience. So we're here to both entertain and confuse.
And break the barriers of all of that what is usual. We're going to be, hopefully, the most unusual show on the planet, but most relevant as well, somehow.
And then we should tell you, those of you who are not living on Kauai, either in another state, another country, or possibly another planet. Right now, we're is it Mahukini Landing, the pier? No, it's not.
No.
What's the pier?
The Willy Harbor, Boat Harbor.
Yeah.
Small boat harbor.
Yeah.
The Willy Small Boat Harbor.
It's beautiful.
Right by Kalapaki Beach.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's kind of a straight drive, one way in, one way out. It dead ends, and it's we are, and we call it the ocean.
We're in the wilderness,
Yeah.
out in the elements, baby.
Yeah.
Should I give them a little panorama like I did last time?
Yeah,
Where
sure.
we are. Check them out.
Don't get dizzy.
Shit, I ain't gonna go too fast. See a little.
And have to make sure that we're back in the picture.
Yeah, I'll try to make sure we get us back. Boom. Pretty sure we're back in there. What you think? I think. Can you guys see us?
Just let us know, okay? Because it's too late. Because this is like we do this. It's one time,
Right.
so there are no do-overs on this show.
100%.
And no editing beyond very, very easy stuff because it's really meant to be live. So mistakes and whatever are made just like all of us make every day. So we're with you on it. And anyhow,
I think next time I'm gonna just put a marker on where the actual camera goes, so that I never lose the spot.
that's a very good idea.
Yeah, as you can tell, we're winging it. This is an impromptu show. We don't have any notes. We don't have any producers, like I said in the last segment. We're just here to literally pick each other's brains and open each other's hearts to each other's ideas, our thoughts, our perspectives, because the world needs a little bit of understanding out there. There's too much turmoil. There's too much sides on sides and red versus blue and Democrat versus Republican. fuck all that. We're here to just, even if we don't agree, we're gonna disagree gracefully, you know. And so, what do you think the topic should be today?
Christ, I don't know.
You know, we could talk about anything. We literally can talk about the sun, moon, waves, tires,
You know, I'm not sure.
Street cars.
Yeah.
motorcycles, coconuts.
Music.
Music. I like music.
Yeah, I know you do. Foster, I don't know if you would call it, I wouldn't relegate it to rap alone. A really good musician, great lyrics.
Namaste.
Yeah, that too.
Okay. So music, I like that. Appreciate that. Appreciate the kind words. Yeah, I consider myself an artist, you know, a musician in the sense of I do anything. I write poems. I write rhymes, lyrics for raps. I harmonize a little bit. I can do singing. I'm teaching myself how to play the bass guitar. I dabbled with a little bit of making beats. So yeah, I would like to say just that I'm just an artist. And music is just one of those things that has been a part of my life since inception, since the beginning of time. I remember waking up to times when my dad had these huge, remember speakers used to be taller than people?
Yes, I do.
And they had the decks would be record player, 8-track, I'm telling my age now, cassette, then CD, and then like radio on top of that, and like all compartmentalized. I remember waking up to the smells of cleaning materials or cleaning chemicals, music blasting, MJ, Michael Jackson in the background or something, dad's just sweeping away. And I've never lost touch with the passion of music. It's just something that will always live in my veins, in my bones, and in my body.
Well, for me, I've been listening to music since kind of the mid '50s. So, and I grew up in Queens, in New York.
Mid-50s, there's like dinosaurs and shit.
Well, I know that. I kind of started. I started before Elvis. I loved doo-wop. Yeah, doo-wop is doo-wop. I'm trying to think of it's really kind of a cappella. And doo-wop really started in high school bathrooms.
So it's like,
I'm trying to think of Why Do Fools Fall in Love,
Okay.
A group called like the Del Vikings. There were a lot of groups, and they were, I believe without exception, they were African American.
okay.
And they really were, there was some, guys getting together, and they were in high school together, and they get together in the bathroom, because you get great acoustics in a bathroom.
That's why everybody that sings in the shower sounds good.
That's it.
No matter who you are.
That's it. So I started listening to that, and it's a very, very long story. And I've written about my connection to music, and very quick, because I don't want this to be like a personal commercial, but I do write, and I have a blog. It's called Mind and the Motorcycle, and I write about all sorts of things. But back to music. Gosh, the things I've seen. I saw Simon and Garfunkel live in Central Park. There were 500,000 people. I was at the concert for Bangladesh. I forget the year, which was at Madison Square Garden, and it was the first concert that was ever done as a fundraiser. It was a fundraiser for Bangladesh, and it was put together by George Harrison. So I was there, to see that. And it's too long, and I don't want to make it kind of I don't know what, a music history, but music has always been a part of my life. It's my muse. She's always around me all the time. So we have music in amongst other things. We both have a love for music in common, and I've just been a listener. I can't dance to save my ass. And Foster actually makes music, and he's really good, really fucking good.
Yeah, you can check out my music on all streaming platforms. This is what do you call it? The selfless promotion.
I call it pimping.
Pimping. All right, let me pimp my music out there. Go check me out, Foster Lee, on all platforms. That's crazy. I didn't even think about that. Foster and Feinstein, right? And I'm Foster Lee, and you're Larry Feinstein. We can do Foster and Feinstein and Lee and Larry, or Larry and Lee.
I didn't
So,
But it's funny, first and last, not obviously. So,
but yeah, all streaming platforms. Search Foster Lee. Got some new music coming. My album is coming soon. I've been putting it off because I just recently had a son, my firstborn, and I took a little break on making my music. But this young old fellow right here is getting me back into it. He's igniting that fire under me, making sure that I get it done because he doesn't want me to procrastinate on my greatness. He's one of my biggest fans, and I appreciate him kindly. And even though I don't know why he likes my music, he seems like he should be listening to some freaking just talking shit. Yeah, like I don't know. I don't even know what you should be listening to. See, that's the thing though, stereotypes, right? That's what we're gonna hit on in this series at some point in time, is that you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. I would have never thought that a young, strapping young fellow from Queens, New York, who started listening to music in the 50s would ever be interested in my music, in the music that I make now in the current sector. It's crazy, but if I was to judge him by outward appearance, I would be doing myself a disservice and a disjustice.
I think, but you probably like to think there's a really sophisticated older guy who looks like he's got a lot of style. That's what I know you would be thinking that. I know it.
Possibly. I wouldn't hold it. But yeah, man. So yeah, man. Don't judge a book by its cover. You never know what the person's heart has. You can never see them unless you spend enough time around these people and others, and get to really know who they really are. Because a lot of people judge people by their outward appearance and make rash decisions based on what they think, and it's not necessarily what they know. And hopefully on this show we break a bunch of barriers of that in itself, because I'm from the south side of Chicago, young, black, tattooed. He's from Queens. He's also young, black, and not tattooed. But
I do. No, I do. I have a tattoo.
Do you?
Yeah, no, seriously, I do. We're not going to show it.
Okay.
No, not because it's.
Okay.
I remember when I told my brother I got a tattoo, and he said, "Where is it?" And I started to unbuckle my pants, and I said, "Oh!" But it's not. It's on my shoulder.
Okay.
And like everything. One of the reasons why I write is because everything is a story to me. I love story. So my tattoo is a story. I'm not going to do it now. Maybe we'll have a tattoo episode, and I'll show you mine. It's on my shoulder.
Show you mine, I'll show you mine.
It's on my shoulder.
Show me yours, I'll show you mine.
In case there are children watching.
I don't think we're going to be able to say have children watching this, because we're definitely going to have some curse words that slap out of this and on accident. And when YouTube, the regulations on YouTube is that when you have a show that has any type of profanity or mature language, that you have to check the box that is not made for kids, and then you have to 17 plus in order to watch certain things. So I think we're going to be in that category of more of adults. So I mean, we just can't show. I don't think we can show anything freaking nude, no shit like that. But I don't think YouTube even allows that at all.
I don't know. I never crossed my mind that would be something we would. We're R-rated.
Hey man, what if we have a guest that comes on and she's like, or he's like, or she's like a porn star and wants to like do a cameo? We have to fuzz out everything, right?
I think we should wait until that happens.
Anybody out there listening that wants to be a guest on the show that might be of the.
It would be interesting, I suppose, but having basically with this being the first show, the idea of having a third person, it's like, how are we gonna do that?
Well, just like that Miro and What Show, you know how like it's just them two, but then they also have like guests.
Oh yeah, sure.
Or that they actually show, like they'll go. They could be somewhere totally in a different state. We don't have to necessarily be on the show. We chime in with them on like a call in.
You do have you have certain liberties when you have a deal with Showtime.
Okay, yeah, got that big money. So Showtime, anybody that's working with Showtime, if you can pitch them this show, let them know that this is going to be some great shit. And we're just starting. We're just cracking the surface. It's just starting to bubble up, baby.
Actually, it'll be funny. I think for both of us to watch how the evolution of this effort, and what you see today is not going to be what you see, tomorrow. In a sense, because it will evolve. We've never done it before.
And it's going to be a different location. The first pilot episode's at a different location. Here is a different location. We're shooting on location. We got our bikes this time, so hopefully you guys hear us a lot better. Hopefully I position the camera back exactly what it was so you can see us both, because I'm cut out and all of my beauty and glory is not shown. Then I'm going to delete it. No.
Because I'll be fine with that. I don't mind being, censored. And I must say that when I back in the it's not like a history, but again another story. Back in the mid '60s when I was in college, I got a job.
They had college in the '60s.
Yes, they did. They even had it in the '80s. And even before,
I'm joking.
I joke. Oh man, great son. I got a job at NBC, and I got a job, and it's a very long story. I'm not going to do it, but I was a page, which is kind of like an usher for the television shows. And at that time, Johnny Carson, who some of you may know of, some of you may not, nobody was better as a late night host. He was in a class. Anyway, I would go after school every afternoon, and I would take the subway to 30 Rock, and I would work the Tonight Show. So I watched Johnny Carson for a couple of years, and I got to watch the rehearsals and see him live. And I always thought to myself, I never thought of myself being Johnny Carson, but I used to like fantasize. It would be real. I'd really like to have a show, and I didn't even mean it in an ego sense.
Right.
I just think it would be fun. I enjoy it. I'm comfortable in front of the camera, and I'll be taking the shades on and off just because after 50 years of smoking pot, which I did stop smoking, my eyes are very light sensitive.
But also in that sense of that, in that 50 years too, that's why I say to anybody out there that's watching, time is not of the essence all the time, because he wanted his show going back to 30 Rock after school 50 years ago. Now we're 50 years in the present, and now he has a show. Look at that, man. Anybody can start.
Well, yeah, and again, one of the technology, to say the least, a mixed blessing. But part of the upside, it's made so many things possible. And here we are, we're talking to a telephone, and it's got no wires. It doesn't have a rotary dial. I mean, just amazing what's happened in a really relatively short period of time.
100%. And as we grow, our studio will also grow. Our equipment will also grow. As you guys keep subscribing and sharing and liking, our viewership and followership will grow. And hopefully we'll get a deal with HBO, and you guys will see us on the big screen. And then we won't need a phone anymore. We'll have a production team around us. But we'll make sure we keep it us. We won't get sold. We won't let us get sold out. Even if they're talking billions. But if they talk billions, I can get sold out for billions. I'll sell out for billions. I'm sorry.
We actually, coming over here, we had a conversation, a lot of conversation. But one was, obviously we're at different points in our life.
Thanks.
And I'm enjoying the time. I don't think in terms of future in a way, but I don't mean it to sound, it's not fatalistic or anything, but I'm just enjoying my time now. I've earned it. And I was commenting to Foster that I would love him to be extremely successful, have all his dreams come true. But I will bust his balls if he ever says to me, I'm too big, I don't have time to do Foster and Feinstein. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put a hurt on him, okay? All right, so he can talk about HBOs and all that. I swear to God, I'm thrilled to be doing this. And if we didn't do anything more than this for however long, I'd be very happy talking to you and sitting with Foster and doing this.
This show is going to go around for as long as we got YouTube. I can promise you that, because at the end of the day, we're doing it for fun. All that selling out and HBO and making the billions and all that's just rhetoric and just for fun. Because at the end of the day, literally, we're doing this because it's fun and it's easy and it's a beautiful day outside. Like we're reminiscing, we're rekindling our memories. Memories matter, and so now we're putting it out onto something like this on the interweb, makes it last forever, and hopefully we entertain while we're talking these stories and telling you guys about our lives, about our passions, about our dreams.
Yeah, I just think when you said Kindle, and I was thinking Kindlingus, but that's a whole different kind of.
What the hell is Kindlingus?
It isn't, and that's why kids can't watch this. I'll explain it to him later.
But the kids might learn.
It's a play. It's
Google it.
No, you won't find it. It's a play on words. Anyway,
Okay.
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
People don't
Okay.
By the way, I just checked the time, and we've only been going maybe a little over 20 minutes.
Okay. Okay.
That's what, by the way, I looked away because my phone is over here.
It's because he's the man, and he has to answer to all these people that are looking for him because they're looking for answers, and he's the guy they call for the answers. He's the answer guy, right?
Yes.
He's like, hey, you got an answer for me? Yes, I got an answer for you. And then there you go. He's that guy. I want to be that guy one day.
And what I'm, by the way, looking forward to, obviously I want to see the show, but we're going to have I don't know if you call it the opening credits, but an intro. That's going to be a lot of fun to watch. And it's a little bit of almost looks like a pirate map kind of.
Like theatrics of
and then it's going to have photographs of either of us and maybe a couple of both of us. And I'm kind of looking forward to that's going to be fun. I sent him a couple of pictures. One of me on a motorcycle because I'm
a motorcycle enthusiast.
I love riding. And then I sent him a picture of me. Shit, I don't know. Maybe it was 8 or 9 years old, which I didn't say. I gave myself a haircut.
I don't know if that was a picture. It was more like a relic.
That's very nice. I gave myself a haircut, and I'll bet you I know with boys, I wonder if boys still when they're really young, they get near scissors and they cut their hair.
Yeah, it happens.
Right?
Yep.
Do you know what else I did? I took a key and I put it in an outlet.
Don't do that.
I did that.
That doesn't end up well in no situation.
It was.
Is that why you have all that white hair now? He's like electrifying.
No.
His hair is his glory. I wish I had hair like that. I mean, I think I might dye my beard white just to make the show more interesting. What do you guys think? Leave me a comment. Let me know.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No.
Look, I don't know what it would be. It would be like you should be on a cereal box.
Or the front of a boat, like a Nova or something.
No,
Let my people go.
Or that, or Uncle Foster's oatmeal.
Hey, that'd be nice. Hey, that's a cameo for a potential advertising. That's put me on the front of a box. I got the face for it.
So anyway, I don't know. What else we got?
Hey, I mean, we got a lot, but let's save it for next show. Let's make them wait for it.
And I tell you, one of the things that I do, and not a plug, and I won't even tell you why I do it, but I follow the news fairly closely, and I'm pretty much aware of a lot of stuff that's going on, and going forward, it's going to be really impossible to keep it out of the conversation. There's really, no reason to. But don't get nervous. I'm not right now going to talk about the impeachment. Okay?
I hate the news, so it's going to be great when we debate the news.
Oh, I'm not going to not
debate it, but speak on it.
Yeah, I don't know. I share it, and I like to share the news with people, and I'm certainly opinionated. But I try that I like for my opinion to come from a place of compassion and understanding, and really try not to get off on people and create more division, which we already have way too much.
Right.
So anyhow,
that's the whole point of the show, to bring people together.
Yeah.
Instead of do the opposite.
It would be really cool, and I guess if it was, like a regular show when we were on HBO, what I would really like, I would love for people to call in. That would be fun.
We could probably set that up, because we got an extra phone and an extra, we could probably do something. Hey, stay tuned. We got some things coming.
Yeah, I think I would because that would be like, the interacting.
Yeah.
So if I had like a magic wand, to me that would be more fun than having guests on, like, people, whether they're known or not, but just to have some some dialogue.
Right.
With
we
those
could probably use
out there.
another phone, get a good camera, better camera, use another phone, go live with that phone, put the number of where to call on live on that phone, so whoever's watching us live while we're recording, they'll call. That's the time. All right, guys. No.
No. That by the way, that means that we've been on around 25 minutes.
Right.
But when this is finished and we wrap, we're going to get together with the production crew because you can't see it, but it's kind of over there. There is a tent, and the crew is in there monitoring everything, and they're probably going to be really pissed off that I didn't get my hair off my face and I let the wind blow on it.
Okay.
But
should we have an outro saying like how you got for your podcast, like how things are going, like Foster and Feinstein out, or like Foster, Larry and Lee?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll have to talk about that.
Okay.
Then it may have a feeling of being almost like planned.
Maybe.
But
we'll get everybody will know that it's the end of the show with that one thing. Unless we could just do music, maybe add some instrumentals to the end.
We'll go out. Yes, I probably what we could do is like toward the very end, like now, slowly, bring up music and then it like the boom shit stuff, that thing.
All right, that was music playing, but it's not recorded yet. So.
That would be kind of cool.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I like it.
We'll have to. I'm gonna have to talk to the team about it.
Roger that.
Because we're gonna have a big meeting with everybody as soon as this is over.
Right. And it's over now. So appreciate you guys hanging with us. That's Foster and Feinstein. This is the first official episode. We're gonna have at least a billion more episodes coming. So stay tuned. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this. And stay tuned till next week, baby. Peace.
Let's go. Let's go.
I hope fucking recorded it, man.